Hey guys, what's up? So I haven't really made a YouTube video in a while because I haven't really felt, inspired or felt like I could offer something unique that would be enjoyable to watch. But I recently, got to get a pair of, Nike SB Dunks and actually, skate them and get used to them. And I kind of want to just talk about them, because there's so much hype. I've never really been a big fan of them for multiple reasons that I'm going to talk about towards the end of the video. So right now I'm just going to kind of get some skating in, go over some of my basic flat ground so you can see like the flick, and then try to get some grinds that I haven't really done in a while because I've been scared. So gonna get the skating in, and then I'll get I'll talk about like all my thoughts on Nike SB Dunks and how they skate and stuff towards the end of the video. So let's get into it. I got through most of those tricks pretty fast. So there's two tricks I really wanted to relearn today because I haven't done in a while. First one is fakie 5-0, and the other one kickflip front 50. I feel like the kickflip front 50 is going to take a while because I got to relearn how to hop into that trick versus the fakie 5-0. Once I get a good lock in, I should probably get it. So depending on how long that takes me depends on whether or not I'm going to do some other tricks, and then we'll talk about the shoes. Let's go. Alright, got the fakie 50, let's commit to the 5-0. Alright, that wasn't hard to relearn. Pretty easy to get into it. It was more so just making sure the one where my balance was right, just get it. So, gonna get into the front, kickflip front 50. Not sure how long this is going to take or whether or not I'm even ready to commit to this trick again today, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I did not get the kickflip front 50. I got close a couple of times, but I just cannot figure out the timing today. I spent like 45 minutes trying to land it. That's something I'm definitely gonna have to go to the park and like literally only go there to land that trick. As far as the dunks, I really like them. So there's two reasons why I've never really skated dunks. One is that they're absurdly hard to find, right? The bots and resellers always buy them up and sell them for a slight upcharge, and there's always limited quantity, and so they're really hard to find. I don't really know, or I didn't know what size I was in the dunks. I wasn't gonna order an expensive shoe online, have it not fit, go through the process of like returning it, like trying on shoes from like that I didn't know whether gonna fit or not. Like, and depending on the brand, I typically switch between size 11 or size 10.5. So I just didn't want to go through the hassle. I also hate the whole reseller aspect of Nike SB Dunks, right? Like the fact that Dunks are such an iconic shoe and Nike only releases them in like limited drops, so most skaters can't really get a pair, and the ones that do are buying them through resellers and not even from the retailer themselves. Like, I really have never been about that, and I've always hated that aspect. But I was recently on vacation and I went up to Austin and I went to No Comply Skate Park on the same day that Nike released a reissue of the Fog Dunks, right? The black with the gum sole and stuff. And I was in the store and they had them on the wall, and I was like, well, this is the first time I've ever got to like see a pair of Dunks in a skate shop, physically try them on and purchase them like in person. So I was like, you know what, I have been wanting to try them even though I don't like the hype around them, so I might as well, like I couldn't pass up this opportunity, right? So I bought them and I started skating them. I've been skating them for a couple weeks now, and now I really like them. So my thoughts on them are, the first couple sessions really hurt my feet. They were pretty stiff, right? It took a while for the sole to break in and for it to feel like there was actual like cushion and comfort in the shoe. The bend of the shoe was really stiff, so it felt like I didn't have enough flex in my foot. And by the end of the first 1 or 2 sessions, my foot was aching because of how stiff the shoe was. But even though it was stiff, you know, the toe cap had a really nice flick. It was a little bit slower than I was used to with the GT Blazers, but I really liked the way it felt. After a couple sessions and the shoe broke in, it started feeling a lot more comfortable. Like I could tell that the actual outsole of the shoe was actually compressing a little bit, and the midsole and the outsole were adding to the comfort, and I was getting a lot more used to the flick. And it's still a stiff-ish shoe, but once it's broken in, it flexes just enough to where, you know, you have a comfortable shoe that you can feel the board, but it still is very like stiff and supportive, and I really like that. I was watching a video by Ben DeGrow, right, and he was talking about his opinions and didn't like them at first. He thought they were pretty mid, and then they started to grow on him, and I kind of feel the same way. The shoes have definitely gotten better the longer I've skated them, and I definitely think that's because of the break-in period. Like, this shoe is meant to be skated for a long time, and the first couple sessions of me adjusting to it and just breaking in the shoe were rough. Like, they weren't bad sessions, but like it was just a hard like adjustment period, and the stiffness was really getting to me. That being said, I would definitely skate them again. I don't think I'd ever want to make Dunks like my go-to shoe, just because, like I said, I don't like the idea of having to only buy them through resellers, try to track when they're going to drop and stuff like that. I might buy a pair or two in the future because I do enjoy skating them. I might stick to the GT Blazers as well, you know. If there's some on like StockX that aren't absurdly overpriced or really close to retail value, then I might cop a pair or two. But as far as like the skate shoe I really like, it's the GT Blazers still. But I have really been enjoying the impact protection from the Dunks. It's helped me feel a little bit more confident in certain tricks I can do, but I don't necessarily like to because of how they make me feel. But yeah, I would definitely, if you get a chance to try a pair without having to go through a hassle to get them, I would definitely try it. Or if you have the money, right? But other than that, like, you know, do what you want. So those are kind of my thoughts. So I kind of thought about this after the fact, but I will be doing a follow-up video to kind of talk about, you know, the wear and tear and the durability of the shoe and actually like showcase it and all, right? These are just kind of like my thoughts on Dunks in general, since this is the first time I've ever gotten to skate them. So